Good morning. I'm in the woods. I'm being naughty. I told Grace I was popping out for some milk and bread. She went in the shower. I'm in the woods instead. Just don't tell her. It's a secret between me and you. If only you could smell me right now. I absolutely stink. I've got a mixture of deep heat, tiger balm and fiery jacks on my shoulder and a nice bit of padding. Left-handed today, so sabotage. It's a bit random, but someone keeps putting logs along the trails. I was tipped off about this, so I can still use my left arm, so I'm all good. So I'm gonna go through this trail and clear it. And halfway across this trail, there's actually a tree. It's a big tree, so must have been a few blokes to pull it across. I'll show you when I get there. Holy crap! I mean, that's not just come down. That has been sort of wedged across. You can kind of see it's not been cut. It's been sort of dragged from up there across the actual track. I mean, I'd normally jump that. And people come down through here, the kind of XC riders. So if you're an XC rider and you don't really jump and you're coming down here quite fast, you're going straight over the bars. So I've got my little saw, so I'm going to saw this up and get rid of it. It's pretty much a fight against other users in these woods. I mean, you've got the whole fire road along there where they can walk their dog and stuff, but they still seem to walk their dogs along this path. So I'm probably going to regret this later, but Radox bath, Epsom salts, I was laying that for about 2 hours, and yeah, my arm's okay, kind of doing that gently. I just can't go right up with it, and any vibrations is a little bit bad. And I spoke to a mate of mine who's had some horrific shoulder injuries in the past. He used to play rugby, now he's a scaffolder, and he said he had a lump like this, rucking over too hard. And he said since he's been doing scaffolding, the actual tube, carrying the tubes around, it's kind of got rid of that lump. So yeah, Baskett scaffolder, or just sort of carry trees around the woods. Absolutely bloody killed it, mate. So yeah, I dragged that part that way, that bit up that way. Ow, 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 ow. Ah. Oh yes, I got rid of the beast. So yeah, one-handed, I was able to get it down there. Bit of a struggle, but I was able to tuck it behind that tree. So this is now clear. Again, thank me later. Yep, I can go. Bye-bye. Tally-ho. Oh, I see. See what I'm saying? What is wrong with people? Bye-bye. On to the next one. So I've just walked the entire track of this well-known XC track in Kingscliff. There were about 10 sabotages. That they're thinking Baskett's injured, we can go out there and get the sabotage in place and see if that's going to happen. I could have no arms, I'll still be here pushing stuff in my head. So even without a bike, I can show you this trail. There is kind of an entrance here. This is on the main top road of Kingscliff. The top car park is literally just up there. There never used to be a fence here, you could just ride in, but if you get around this fence and start on this path, I'll show you with the time warp. So yeah, Baskett POV without a bike, bloody technology. So that is the top car park of Kingscliff. If you come down that path halfway down, look to your left and you can literally see the path that goes up to that XC track. If you push up along there, it's a really fun one to come back down. There's no actual jumps. Well, there's little routes you can kind of jump off, but it's a technical one, really, really tight. It is an infamous one for people doing at night as well. There's a guy I know called Connor and his dad Tim, and they do that track all the time at night. So cleared it for you boys, and I don't want any of you dying because of some idiot trying to sort of kill you off with trees across the track. You little shits. So yeah, second job of the day. There is a huge tree down on Lewis's trail. And when I say huge tree, I mean it's bloody massive. It's a whole bloody tree. Now that one's come down naturally, so I'm not going to moan about that one, but I'm going to cut it up in a minute. Because at the moment you can't get to the big jump, even though I don't really like this jump. Lewis does. The bloody thing is massive and you pretty much land flat. I don't know why he likes it so much. Take off there, landing down there. Well, you could call it a landing. It's just like a swamp. Pretty much lands flat. But I have spoke to him and I said, what I would love, so it's less sort of impact to your neck, is a transfer over to the left. So you could come down that trail really, really fast, transfer it over to the left and go over that brow up there. So you could build a landing in there, cut all that out, and that would feel amazing. But you get what I'm talking about, look. If you were coming along here, instead of jumping straight, you're quite close to this tree, you just transfer it over that way. So it'd be similar to the tabletop that's up there, where you can kind of jump straight or transfer over, and that'd be sick. Pretty much everyone can use it then. And you just go over that brow up there, and then Lewis can go in the trees down there like Tarzan. Holy crap. Yeah, it's bigger than I thought actually. Holy shit. Doing my bit for the community, see? I'm not just sitting at home feeling sorry for myself because I jumped the jump like a twat. I gotta help out the boys so they can carry on shredding whilst I recover. It's like having that mint shower gel. You know the shower gel and you rub it in your ball sacks? Whole new experience. It's amazing. If you haven't done it, you haven't lived. Right, so neat, neat, neat. Oh, this is not a good idea. Oh yeah, as if that tree stood a chance. Holy crap. So yeah, I mentioned being a scaffolder. Sod that. Tree surgeon. Me and my little knife here, my little saw. Just cut down a whole tree. Pretty much. My shoulder is throbbing right now. It's actually burning. But the way I look at it, right, I always watch kind of like war movies, documentaries and stuff. And World War II, when they're running up the beach, D-Day, and they're getting the sort of legs blown off and stuff like that, arms blown off, and they're still running, they keep on going. I think to myself, I'm a lucky man, really. So I keep on going, to sort of give you that little pointer. Right, if you shove that underneath there like that, fingers, should be enough. Yeah, I can see a gap. There's a few foul in there. Few foul. Yeah, I work in Imperial, see? Still? Yeah. Right, we go in. If I grab the top end a minute. Right. Is that enough? Yeah. Bloody teamwork, look at that. Happy days. Holy crap. And another job done. When I came down this track the other day with the Midland boys, there was a tree down across the track. It wasn't sabotage, it actually fallen down in the wind. And as I was coming down that path up there, I seen some guy coming down here on his mountain bike. So I quickly called him out to make sure he didn't go into it, because he was heading straight towards it. And he actually knew me, and he got his saw out because he had a saw with him as well. And we both worked as a team and got rid of it. Bloody teamwork. So yeah, this trail is now safe again to go down. There isn't a bloody tree in the way. Loving life. Happy bloody days. Holy crap, that's left a big hole. Jesus. So yeah, I've done my sort of maintenance for the day. It's all safe to go in most of the main paths in Kingscliff now. Now I'm just sort of on foot, sort of searching about on new bits I've never been on before. And this looks insane. It's like a really old kind of fire road or kind of forestry road. Gain access to the trees. As you can see, no one's been on it for a long time. But there's a big old path that comes in down, and there's little paths that come into it, and it looks mental. And there are so many trees down everywhere, and it kind of drops down onto another really old fire road that no one uses anymore. Always on the hunt for new stuff. And the thing is, like, because no one comes on this shit, it could work amazing for a trail to come down through there. What I have to do is rake it. If there's a tree down, just put a jump over it. I mean, this dirt here on this bank is the best stuff. And in fact, they've dug this out before anyway. You can just chunk it out a little bit so you can drop down onto it. Thug life and all that. Look at the state of all this. They like cut down trees and then just leave it in a mess everywhere, and then they moan at me for using the logs for jumps, even though it's a bloody mess. Holy crap. Everywhere. Was only supposed to pop out for a half hour, get milk and bread. 5 hours later. How's it going, Grace? You alright? She's re-grounded me, and it was all worth it though. I kind of explained to her that I actually saved a mountain bike rider from crashing into a tree, because I spotted him coming down, and he then helped me get the tree off the track because I was struggling a little bit with me one arm, even though my other arm did a bit of work today, did a bit of sawing and stuff. Lewis's trail is now back open. I completely got rid of that tree, and as I came back through, a couple of mountain bikers were pushing up there and they looked a bit excited because it's back open. And yeah, the first trail I come across, the XC trail, got rid of all the sabotage on that as well. So put that in your crap pipe and smoke it. So yeah, Baskett maintenance in the woods. Big shout out to all my sort of patrons out there. Bloody 16 of you now. I thought it was only gonna be like 2, but there's 16 of you. Nutcases. You don't have to put in $5. A lot of you come in with your $5. You can put 1 if you want. Oh, what the hell?
You're not putting that in. That's disgusting.
But yeah, my Patreon account will be in the description below each video, and obviously I've got to give a shout out to you because you're sponsoring me. And as my shoulder gets better, I literally go out, do a bit of digging, come back, put some ice on it, keep stretching it, get my bike sorted, and hopefully by Easter weekend I'll be back riding properly. Until then, I'll be sort of trying to clear new trails, clear the fresh trails, film other people if they're about, and all that goodness. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. And Grace and I'm grounded now for a few days, but I'll give her some sex later and she'll be fine. Demonetized.